Hello, my name is Zachary. I'm from Group 4 and I will be introducing you to the members we interacted with. So, they are from the Philippines, Saint Columban College, Pagadian City. This is their school, it's very nice. Saint Columban College is a private Catholic institution in the city of Pagadian. Established in 1957 as the Saint Columban School by members of the Missionary Society and the Sisters of St. Paul, initially only offering high school programs. SCS opened for college enrollment in 1963. Some fun things about them. They have an iconic Panak Diet greeting. Sorry for butchering it. It's basically like a very common greeting over there for them. It's a form of respect. They also have another month of the Philippine language where they participate and only speak to each other in their dialect and language, national language. Next, we have one of the other festivals, which is Panak Diet Festival, which is their founding anniversary where they dress up and perform huge events and parades. I'll be introducing the members we interacted with. First up, we have Elegant Sumisai. He's their leader. He's very charismatic, energetic, eager to share. Next, we have Angelique. She's very patient and kind. Next, Raymark. He knows how to keep a conversation going. He's a pretty good guy. Next, Mylene. She is very accepting and adaptable. Finally, we have Trisha. She's surprisingly good at Scribble.io. And now I will pass it on to my next member.
From Temasek Polytechnic, we have Zach as our leader, Rolling, Hongfeng, Mabel, and myself. We'll be talking about quality education, or UNSDG number 4. Goal 4 ensures inclusive and equitable quality education and promotes lifelong learning opportunities for all. So although Goal 4 has 7 targets, I only shortlisted 2 which were the most relevant for Saint Columban College. Firstly, by 2030, ensure equal access for all women and men to affordable and quality technical, vocational, and tertiary education, including university. By 2030, substantially increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills, for employment, decent jobs, and entrepreneurship. So in the Philippines, the COVID-19 crisis has impacted education in a number of ways. Firstly, schools around the country have closed due to the pandemic, and this makes education not accessible to all anymore due to blended learning. There's also a lack of access to the internet and technology at home, and because there's no work to provide for the family due to fears of contracting COVID-19, education is not the top priority for the parents right now. Aside from schools closing down, these schools do not want to resort to online classes because Philippines, among the ASEAN countries, has the lowest budget allocated for education. 2 out of 10 colleges perform online classes because of slow internet and lack of monetary funds. However, the government has also played their part in contributing to goal number 4. The first example would be the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act that was passed in 2017. It is a law in the Philippines that institutionalized free tuition and exemption from other fees in state universities and colleges and local universities and colleges. This law also foresees subsidies for private higher education institutions. This intends to give underprivileged Filipino students a chance to earn a college degree. Secondly, we have the budget for education. The government was mandated by the Philippine Constitution to allocate the highest proportion of its budget to education. However, among the ASEAN countries, the Philippines still has one of the lowest budget allocations to education.
Thank you, Athena, for presenting the issue. One solution is to send mails of reading materials. Since there's a limited budget for online classes, we could send the study materials through the mail. For example, during the charge period of 2002 to 2003, students in Singapore were mailed their homework. This was because there was no school portal and students were forbidden from going to school. Some organizations that could help is Singapore Post. They could cooperate with the relevant authorities in Philippines to create a system that can mail study materials to students. Moving on, one of the issues is the cost of laptop in the Philippines may be too costly, around 6,000 to 8,000 pesos, or too laggy to be effectively used. We could organize a campaign to collect all laptops to donate to our counterparts in the Philippines. Another suggestion to this cost of laptop issue is to utilize the TV or radio. Teachers and schools could use this platform to teach students. We could also get Singaporeans to donate TV or videos to our counterparts in the Philippines. Now, I will pass on the time to Rolling to discuss more solutions to the issues faced by our counterparts in the Philippines.
Thanks, Hongfeng. I'm Rolling. Now I'm going to talk about our third solution. Since their power supply ranges on time, because we've experienced this when a few of our Philippines counterparts disconnected halfway due to the power supply disruptions, so we could try to implement a kind of modular activities. These modular activities will involve students picking up their study printers assignments in learning boxes and designated places. Once the assignments are completed, students will return to the learning boxes and deposit their assignment. The large amount of printed documents may be overwhelming. This means some schools may not have enough printers or papers. So we could ask some local printers company to donate some of their old printers to our Philippines counterparts. Also, we could create a campaign to ask other Singaporeans to donate their old printers or raise funds to buy new printers for them. Yes, that is our e-finance video. Thank you.